Hey y'all, I went on a field trip down the road a piece to Martins Creek, North Carolina to visit Lindsey Liden.
Yep.
Hey everybody, say
Nice
hey to
to meet
Lindsey. He makes all kinds of instruments here in his shop. Just tell him what kind of instruments you make to start out with.
Primarily I do custom open back old time banjos.
Yep.
Meant for claw hammer, old time style.
Yep.
And I do different size pots, different types of heads, different tone rings. But they're pretty much just primarily old time.
Fully custom, or do you have stock ones?
I generally do the builds and then I release them and then they're available for purchase.
Okay.
I'm having a hard time keeping up with my inventory, but so I have a lot of kind of orders too. Like people will call me and order them.
Sure.
But I try to generally it's built. People like my work. They want a banjo.
Sure.
They call me up. But I do some custom stuff too, if it's kind of pick and choose off the website
Okay.
and stuff like that, for sure.
All right. What else do you? What other instruments do you build here?
I build guitars, triple O Martin guitars, Martin D18s, dreadnoughts, and little parlor guitars.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, for pretty much for old time. That's kind of my thing. I love old time music.
Yes.
And the guitars are kind of more for fun. You know, I kind of do them for fun, and sometimes they're available, but mainly I just kind of do it just because I enjoy it.
Awesome. And check out his website. It's MulheronCraft.com. And spell that for him.
MulheronCraft. It's my middle name. And
I'll put the link down below for y'all. So you offer classes to build here in your shop, right? So people can come and sign up for a class and build an instrument with you.
Yeah, the classes are a week long. They go Monday through Friday. We start at 9 a.m. We go till 5. We stop, eat food together, and then we have music, play tunes in the evenings, and have fires and grill out, cookouts. And you can follow my Facebook page and send me messages if you're interested. I generally do 1 or 2 in the spring, a couple in the summer, and maybe in the fall. I haven't released the next one yet, but if you're interested, just send me your information and I'll let you know when the dates of the next one come out.
And what's your Facebook?
MulheronCraft Lindsey Liden Facebook.
I'll link that below too.
You just search it and you can find it, yeah.
Okay, so if they were to come take a class from you, where would they stay? Just thought about that. Not with me. Y'all are not staying with me.
Stay with her.
But I will meet up with you and play.
Yeah. Just like various locations around Airbnbs. Hotels, like camp out. People camp.
Yeah.
Some people
Murphy,
camp
North
here.
Carolina. Blairsville's close. Hayesville's close. Hayesville, North Carolina. Blairsville, Georgia. Murphy, North Carolina. You can look at all the Airbnbs and all that stuff around there.
There's actually a lot of available housing around here. I was kind of surprised.
Yeah, I haven't really looked, so.
Yeah, because we don't.
I know, right? We have a place to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, so they can come take a class, and we're gonna walk around the shop here in a minute, and that'll be on probably a different video for you guys. So tell us a little bit about how long you've been building instruments and how you got your start there, I guess.
Well, my mom's a banjo player. I didn't want to have anything to do with it growing up. I was a punk rock drummer. I was like, I don't want to do nothing about this whole thing.
I have a teenager.
He gets it. She gets it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. She does not like old time music.
Yeah. And then I left for a long time and kind of rediscovered it, fell back in love with it, and then started coming back. Realized that I wanted to relocate back here.
Yep.
But I also wanted to have my craft or something, so I took a lot of classes at the folk school. Took a lot of woodworking, a lot of blacksmithing, and I was a fiddler in an old time string band for a handful of years, and I wanted to mix the two, music and woodworking, together. So I decided to build banjos because there's a lot of creativity in banjos. You can do all kinds of really fun stuff to them, and I also just fell in love with playing them. I was just like, this has got to be like one of the coolest instruments. You don't have to have to remember how the song goes. You don't have to lead the tune. You can sit back and just let me know when y'all are ready, and like, let's just do it. And it's just so fun. You're not playing the chords, but you're not playing the melody, but you're playing both, and you just get to, like, it's like total freedom. And I just love that. So that's when I decided to mix the two of the craft and the playing and started building. I went to Haywood Community College right outside of Asheville. Did the professional crafts program because I wanted to like have a good understanding of it. I didn't want to just, blindly try to figure it out.
Sure.
Went to that program, graduated, relocated back here and started building. I think I built my first one in 2016. And then
cool.
I've just been going on. I do about 6 or 7 banjos a year.
Yeah.
And then teach about 4 or 5 times a year as well.
That's awesome. So what without I'm sure you said you build it and then you list it up for sale. So what kind of price range are they looking at when they're looking at one of yours that you've already built?
Around 2,000.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the base price. If they do want to do a custom build, that can kind of vary depending on what tone ring you want, how much detail you want. If you want a lot of, like the back strap and a lot of the different stuff. But they're around that. Okay. Generally.
Okay. And how much time do they need to give you to make it? I'm sure it's a little bit of a process.
Yeah, it's a process. I do batches, I try to do batches of 5. I'm getting ready to start a batch, hopefully in the next few months. 3 of those I think are already spoken for, but there'll be 2 available in that batch. And then just kind of depending on the demand. I try to do quarterly, a batch of 5 quarterly. That's my goal anyways.
Oh yeah, but sure.
Life.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
Life definitely gets in the way.
And I also do woodworking, so I have fine woodworking, custom furniture orders as well. So I'm kind of always balancing, and then I teach here at the folk school.
Yeah. And the folk school is just down the road. The John C. Campbell Folk School is just like 5 minutes from here. So if you ever want to take a class or anything like that, you could take a class from Lindsey there.
Yep, absolutely.
Or if you're taking a class there, you could probably swing by and talk to him
for sure.
and check his shop out.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
play some tunes, hang out.
Play some tunes, hang out. Maybe talk about taking a class from him here.
Yeah.
Which is really a unique thing. You want to talk a bit about what your wife does here?
Yeah, you can say it. So my fiance Sienna is a potter, and she has a studio right next door. She does mainly, I think she calls it tableware primarily, and she also teaches out of her studio. She does pottery. If you were interested in like right now, I have a couple here. The husband's taking a guitar building, and his wife's taking pottery.
See, that's perfect.
And we just work together throughout the days, and then hang out in the evenings and stuff. And,
very nice.
And then she's teaching at the folk school next week or sometime in February as well, and she sells her stuff at the craft shop. At the craft shop, and then locally around.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. So you could get a whole experience here. What you could bring your spouse, and they could be doing one thing while you're doing the other thing.
Yeah.
You got it going on. That's a good idea.
It's fun. Yeah, and hang out next to the sheep. We've got a sheep. We're in the middle of our sheep pasture, so you could get a good old country life for a week.
Yeah. Nice and quiet, at least.
Yeah, exactly.
For the most part.
Got an outhouse. I mean, we're ready to go.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's awesome talking to you, Lindsey. Yeah. You guys are going to see more from his shop and just all kinds of stuff to come, okay? All right. Yeah. I'm going to sign off for this one, and I'll catch you on the next one, y'all.